Hello everyone, my name is Tamara and I am a 5th year biomedical physiology student and a health peer with SFU Health and Counseling. Today we will be talking about what balance is and how to achieve it through problem solving and increasing our level of grit. But first, we would like to make a land acknowledgement and respectfully acknowledge that this video is being filmed on the unceded Coast Salish territory, the traditional territories of the Katsi, Tawasen, Kwikwetlam, Stolo, Kwantlen, and Stamanis peoples. It's important to note that problem solving is one of the main building blocks of cultivating resilience, and practicing the skill to help build our resilience is important for maintaining balance in our lives. But first you might ask, what is balance? So balance is our ability to juggle all of our priorities and obligations that compete for our time. Whether it's work, school, or other extracurricular activities, it means making sure we have some time as well to de-stress and relax through hobbies and other things that bring us joy. But often things come up unexpectedly that may throw us off balance. But to overcome these challenges and build resilience, as mentioned earlier, problem solving and perseverance are some of the key qualities that can help us through. Another less commonly used word for perseverance is grit, which is a quality that we'll be talking about today. Grit is another quality that can help us reach our goals, even when things get really challenging, such as during a busy exam period or just other busy and difficult times in our personal lives. And research even shows that the ability to be gritty is an essential component of success, and it might even be more important than talent and intelligence. Now I'm just going to share 5 ways that you can increase your level of grit. The first way is to pursue things that interest you. I find it's easier to persevere through obstacles when it's for the purpose of something that I'm passionate about or something that I'm really dedicated to. The second way is to practice. So when you practice demonstrating your perseverance when things get challenging, over time this might help you increase your level of grit. The third way is to find purpose in your tasks, and this can make it a lot easier to focus on achieving on your goals when you have a purpose in mind. The fourth way is to maintain hope and optimism. I find that this is especially important in some challenging times, as when you remain hopeful and optimistic, that attitude can help definitely get you through. And the fifth way is to surround yourself with gritty friends, study partners, and teammates. By having like-minded, gritty individuals by your side, you can learn from them, and also it can just help make getting through things easier when you have support by your side. And now we're just going to do a quick and easy activity to show you how to find and achieve balance in your life.
Hi everyone, my name is Aleisha and I'm a 5th year health science student and also a health peer educator of health and counseling services. I know for me, I often feel guilty when I don't spend enough time on things that I should and not doing things as well as I wanted to. It's also important to remember to factor in self-care because as a student, I know I often feel tempted to pull an all-nighter and just eat ramen, which then compromises my well-being and can lead to burnout. So hopefully this activity will help you gain some new skills and knowledge for finding and maintaining balance in your life.
For step 1 of finding balance activity, we want to start by making a list of all our main activities in our life. For example, school, work, maybe it's chores and cooking and cleaning. Maybe there's clubs that you're part of, and maybe you're like me and you watch a lot of TV. So after we make a list of all the main activities in our lives, we want to take some time to reflect over how we're spending our time for all these different areas. For example, are we spending too little time? So for me, I feel like I spend too little time on school, so I'm going to put an exclamation mark. And are we spending adequate time? For me, I feel like I'm spending adequate time for work and maybe chores too. And then you want to put a little hat for all the activities that you feel like you're spending too much time for. So for me, I know I spend too much time watching TV, and I know that sometimes I like to say yes a lot, and I don't really, and I take a lot more responsibility than I should in my clubs. So after we do that, we want to take some time to reflect on how we can maybe rearrange our time in the activities that we do have in our lives. For example, for TV, I feel like I often watch maybe 3 to 4 hours a day. So maybe instead of watching so much TV, I could maybe cut down on the hours to maybe 1 to 2 hours. And then maybe I could watch TV only after I do everything on my to-do list. And after I finish all my schoolwork. So that way I can find some balance and rearrange the time that I already have on the activities that are my priorities right now.
We hope you learned a little bit more today about achieving balance. To summarize, balance is being able to juggle all the things we want and need to do in the time that we have. To find balance, it's important to evaluate how much you spend time on activities in your life and your priorities. Problem solving is a building block to cultivating resilience when facing obstacles that may pop up unexpectedly. Grit or perseverance can help you reach your goals despite the obstacles you face. Remember, there are 5 key ways you can increase grit. So I hope you enjoyed our video and that you try out one or all of our tips. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter at SFU HCS. Thank you for watching.